Oh, I got it. We got it. We got it. It's live. It's back. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
If you're watching us, sorry for the technical difficulties.
You know what?
Sorry.
Well, for those of you at home watching, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, of course. Always an ongoing situation here in the Canton Ice House. We've got a good one here going for you in the Red Ring. There's a little bit of Philadelphia Junior Flyers taking on Northwood in the U19s division. Still scoreless through 2.5 minutes. Northwood, a couple chances early on here as we were sorting things out. Good goaltending performance so far from Lauren Hernick. 1-2 goals against average so far this season. Let's see if she can lower that number. Northwood goes to work here, turned over in the attacking zone. Coming up the other way with it is Ava Thomas, the Boston College commit. Takes it to her backhand, fires a shot just over the top of the cage. Northwood collects the puck, goal line extended in their own end. Here it is now with Ella Malloy. Malloy stretches the ice up ahead to LaChapelle. LaChapelle from the left side of the circle just shoots and misses. Put it wide of the crease. It is still alive with Martin. Martin backed out into the neutral zone. We'll have to reset. It's up the chase here for Northwood as they get fresh legs on the ice. Philadelphia getting things started back in their own end. Here's Thomas up the right wing. Ava Thomas, who can put a lot of speed into her skates with not a lot of time needed. Surges down the right wing around the boards. Turned over though. Malloy coming up the other way for Northwood. Malloy, nice shot, took a deflection, bounced off the end boards. Still alive in the corner here with Northwood. Keeping it alive is Sheeta. Nudging the puck along there is Dobrzinski. St. Pierre tried to play it to Crowley, and it comes all the way back to neutral ice, where Northwood will reset. St. Pierre over her stick, had a puck bounce back into the zone by Rousseau. Now back in her own end is Laura Dyke. Dyke tried to stretch it up to Sheeta in the neutral zone. Dyke ends up collecting it again after Philadelphia tried to put it back in their end. We'll get things started from behind the goal. Here's Grimley. Shane up ahead to Hirsch. Hirsch has help on the left. Tries to go backhanded towards goal. It just goes over the top. Grimley sends it deep. Northwood trying to come up the other way. Pass picked off at center ice by Shelby Shane. Northwood sends it down the length. And Burdick out to play it. Dobrzinski, up the left wing. Ella Malloy in her way, tied up a bit along the boards there. Northwood comes away with the puck. There was debris out there on center ice. A long spell of play here, a couple minutes without a stoppage. Rousseau, Thomas, Flood. Up the wing to Riccobelli. Thomas lost it in her skates, managed to pass the blue line onside, but Northwood, they see the puck, they managed to get it back. Albrecht, it's a wide to Malloy, up ahead to Monette. Monette just across the blue line, then that'll be offside. Looks like we got a minor penalty coming up as well against the future Eagle, Ava Thomas. Have to sit in the sin bin for a couple minutes here as Philadelphia heads to the power play. Excuse me, heads to the penalty kill. Northwood to the power play. And Northwood less than pleased with the location of this faceoff to kick off the skater advantage. It'll be St. Pierre taking it for Northwood. Referee having a quick word here. Laying down the law. Not sure what the infraction was there, but Looks like it'll be LaChapelle who has to head to the bench. New skater will come on. Sheeta. St. Pierre meeting in against Shane. Puck won back by the Flyers. St. Pierre comes up with it in the near corner. Drop pass for Malloy. Malloy with a bit of space. Goes towards goal. Hits her teammate in front. Backhanded effort from Martin. Just goes wide off the side netting. And coming away with it. Playing it up to the point now is Northwood. Malloy. This in towards goal. Goes wide. And stops. They score! LaChapelle fresh off the bench. Finds the back of the net with a one-timer. And Northwood is off to a one-goal lead. So LaChapelle finds the back of the net again. She had 4 goals in the game this morning. Make that a 5th. That's a good day at the office. St. Pierre will lead in against Riccavelli to start things off again after Northwood takes a 1-0 lead here. 14:02 left in the first. It was LaChapelle who got into it with the referee there for a little bit. Sent to the bench, comes off, scores. How about that? Manzara's looking up ahead to Crowley. Northwood immediately trying to put pressure on the Flyers, get themselves another goal, add to that lead. Dyke nearly turned it over, collects her own bad pass in the neutral zone. Looking in the middle for St. Pierre, goes around the boards instead. St. Pierre and Dyke both charge at it. Sort it out, no friendly fire incidents there. Malloy picks it up to Dianzera at the point, looking towards goal. Took a big deflection. Skittering puck almost gets through everyone. And Dianzera holds it at the blue line once again. Rousseau picks it over to Schooley. After Rousseau, up ahead looking for Thomas. Thomas with 16 goals to her name already this season. You can see why the Eagles locked her up real quick. Tied up along the boards here, right adjacent to the Philadelphia bench. Lots of sticks, skates, all scrambling for the puck. Finally, it squirts loose and is knocked ahead by Grimley. Thomas with room to skate up the right wing. Shoots! Save made. Initially, the wraparound effort denied! What a save! Tifo Michel with a crazy save, going left to right across the crease. Got her pad there, denied the wraparound. We'll have a stoppage on the ice after a highlight reel save here. First period of game between Northwood and Philadelphia. Wow. Offensive zone draw for the Flyers, one back by the Orange. Nothing doing for them there. Here comes Martin up the right wing. Self pass off the boards, nothing doing. As in the way there was Grimley. Kicked up top to Dyke. Dyke towards goal, got a deflection just wide. Looks like it was, I believe Kelly who got her stick in there. Just kicked it wide. Trying to feed it in front now was Martin. Dyke comes in from the point. Shot save made there. LaChapelle looking for another. Shot from the far face-off circle. Dyke keeps it in at the point. Under 12 minutes to go here in the first. Ian Harris sends it towards goal and will be swallowed up there by Lauren Hernick. But what a save by the Northwood goaltender just a few minutes ago. It was Casey Clausen in the first game. Now it's Oceane Tifo-Michel. Again, pardon my French there. So around the boards after the face-off is won by the Flyers. Knox dispossessed and neutralized by St. Pierre. Coming away with it is Sheeta. Sheeta with space to skate. Takes it into the offensive zone. Ended up losing an edge and bringing a Flyer down with her. Barnes stay down. Puck is freed up by St. Pierre. Drop pass to Malloy. Malloy spins and passes it around the boards. Crowley behind the goal to collect. Sheeta puts the drop pass. Harassed a little bit by the Flyers. Still with Crowley though. Her shot scores! St. Pierre might have got a piece of it. Either way, she was screening. And I just don't think Hernan caught that one coming through. It'll be Crowley who leads the line. Megan Crowley with her second goal of the season. Gives Northwood the 2-0 lead here. 10:45 left to go in the first. You can give an asterisk next to St. Pierre's name on that one. I don't think she got a piece of it, but she definitely screened the goaltender there and made a huge difference on that play. Northwood going right back down to the Philadelphia end of the ice after winning the draw at the center. Trying to break it out now are the Flyers. Set across the ice, Flawed couldn't get a piece of it. Ian Zaras head to Monette. This passes off a Flyers stick. Now Flawed will play it back. He's up. Looking up the ice, trying to connect with Thomas. Pass taken away by Dyke. Flawed nearly got it in the neutral zone, but Northwood had a heads-up play there from Autumn Kelly. Trying to stop going towards the bench, play the puck. LaChapelle puts it at the blue line. It's poked away by Riccavelli. And set down the length of the ice for icing after we just passed the halfway mark here in the first period. 9:46 to go. Martin in for Northwood, wins it back. Griffiths towards goal, tipped in front by Martin. Good save there by Hernick. Around the boards. Kelly doing up good work there in the near or far side corner. Knocked around by Shane. Shane trying to get it out of her own zone. Finally be cleared, but only as far as Malloy about the red line. Shane to collect behind her own goal. Grant. Turn it over to LaChapelle, but Grant is still there. LaChapelle nearly managed to spin away. Griffiths from the point. Save made by Hernick. Bounces over to the Flyer stick. Griffiths again with a shot. This one took a deflection, ramped up off the end glass. Malloy, bit of trouble settling that bouncing puck. Spins away from pressure. A good link-up play by Northwood. Sees Taylor Stoll enter the zone. Her shot pad save made by Hernick. Here comes Philadelphia now, up the other way, trying to make something of this. McGonigal carried it into the zone, turned it over, though it's a Stoll. Hurlbut, centering feed. Took a touch there. I believe it might have been Lily Pratt who got a touch of it. Either way, though, it's still Hurlbut. Pass bounces through the slot, nothing doing there for Northwood. Griffiths. St. Pierre from behind the goal. Cuts in, far side circle. We head to the final 8 minutes of action here in the first period. There's Dyke towards goal, shot just goes wide and high. Kept alive by St. Pierre. Northwood has looked deadly in the offensive zone here today. Sheeta spins away from the pressure, run, and is pinned along the boards by another. Crowley comes away with the puck, shoots, and save made by Hernick. Wasn't going to let the traffic get the better of her that time. 7:34, Flyers netminder flashes the leather. So we've got Martin leaning off against Riccavelli on the dot. Brings it back to Dean Zaras at the blue line towards goal. Her shot, score! Ian Zaras makes it a third in the first period, and Northwood is off to a rocket hot start. Just a A bit of space left there from the blue line, and Deans Ayres took every inch of it. Good play off the face-off as well for Northwood. And it results in their third goal. Northwood gets things started again by winning the draw at center ice. Martin looking towards the middle. Her pass deflected. She collects her own rebound. And then pinned along the boards here. Swooping in to take the puck away was Kelly. D to D now to Malloy. Malloy looking in. LaChapelle tried to fling it in the middle. The Flyers will clear it only as far as Malloy in the blue line. LaChapelle couldn't glove it down. Martin had her stick tangled up. She had to kick it over to LaChapelle. She'll go over to Griffiths at a far point. Really pinned in their own end here. Got good speed, they just haven't been able to use it. Northwood's been all over them. Griffiths, from her own corner, belonged to LaChapelle, had to glove the puck out of the air. Albrecht sends it down the length, and that'll go for icing. And this is a good opportunity here for Philly. Just put that puck in the offensive zone, see what you can do with it. Riccobelli and Albrecht. Tied up on the dot, and Northwood comes away with it. Here's Manette. Manette up the right wing. Her pass off the skate of Schooley. In the far corner now. Just managing to poke it out there was Sophie Grant. Take some of the pressure off, but Northwood send her right back Philadelphia's way. In the near corner now. Albrecht going towards goal, and it's sticked away there by Hernick. And score out of nowhere! That was Albrecht who scored from basically flush with the goal line. And a seemingly impossible angle finds the back of the net. 4-0 now to Northwood. And their strong performance here in Canton on day one continues. Now it'll be Pratt up against Doug Brzezinski on the draw. One back by the Flyers. Hirsch just out of reach. Northwood looking to get things started again. Stretch pass looking for Holbert, just a bit out of reach. Gives Philadelphia a chance to reset in the neutral zone. And Northwood quickly wins it back. Holbert. Near circle. Shot. Pad save made by Hernick. Philadelphia unable to regain control of the puck, however. One shot blocked there by Hirsch. Hirsch lost her stick, she'll head to the bench. Thomas collects at the red line. A 2-on-1 developing here. She's got Riccobelli. Thomas goes for goal, and it's swallowed up there by Tifo Michel. Had an option on her right. Opted to trust her own hand instead. And in the final 5 minutes of play here, it's still Northwood 4, Philly 0. Here's Flood on the dot. Going up against St. Pierre. Back by the Flyers. Grimley from the point. It's taken back by Penelope St. Pierre. Griffiths sends it around the boards. Hernick out to play it. Flood in the middle for Thomas. Thomas now goal line extended. Just to find Flood in the middle. Her shot just goes wide. Ava Thomas really going to work there along the boards. This one sneaks through the neutral zone. Crowley collects it in the far corner. In the middle, tried to connect with St. Pierre, didn't. get the pass to come to fruition. Here's Ava Thomas up the other way. Dismantled. Laura Dyke. The stellar defense there. Gamberg. Another pass stolen away by LaChapelle. LaChapelle towards goal. Hernick deflects it out of play. We'll have a face-off here with 3:36 left to go in the first. 4-0 to score in favor of Northwood. It looks like it'll be Martin. Amber on the draw. Sent up top to the point. Looking towards goal. Got the deflection, but it went up and out of play. We'll have another face-off here in the exact same spot. Martin and Gamberg. One by Martin. Back up top to Dyke. Dyke looking for the deflection again. Gloved. And held on to this time by Hernick. Tied up on the dot by Martin and Gamberg. And around the boards by the Junior Flyers. Northwood keeps it at the point. Here's Martin behind the goal. Slid over to Kelly. Autumn Kelly trying to rake it off the boards. Gets it off the boards, but it's too far out front. Griffiths. Up ahead to LaChapelle. LaChapelle with a shot save made by Hernick. Puck still alive in front. And this time it's bounced on. Autumn Kelly managed to sweep it towards goal, but Hernick was ready for it. We'll have another draw in the attacking zone for Northwood. So it'll be Albrecht. Tied up, and they score again! Hannah Gillett gets the puck off the draw and sneaks it through traffic. Lower right-hand corner makes it 5. 5 goals in a period. Stellar stuff here from Northwood. The Albrecht on the draw up against Flood. So that's Schooley on the draw there. Northwood immediately going towards goal again. It was Griffiths who was driving towards the slot, ended up losing an edge. A bit of space for the Junior Flyers. Dobrzinski dispossessed as soon as she entered the zone. Monette taken off her stick by her teammate Albrecht. Albrecht pinned along the boards here on the right side. She'll ring it around the boards. Philly collects in the neutral zone. Hirsch dumps and chases. Philly will take a change. Zaris. She'll play it to herself off the end boards, nearly connected with St. Pierre. But Thomas will be the one who collects it in neutral ice. Here comes Flood. Tegan Flood has numbers as support. Shot blocker save made by the Northwood netminder. Minute 45 to go and a 2-on-1 developing here for Northwood. St. Pierre plays it in the middle to Sheeta. Sheeta just had it escape her stick. St. Pierre, goal line extended. Up top to Zaris. Towards goal, deflection save made by Hernick. Looks like Sheeta was there right on the doorstep to deflect it home, but big wide profile from Hernick keeps the puck out the back of the net. St. Pierre wins the draw, but to Tegan Flood, who is hauled down to the ice by Sheeta. That'll be a penalty. Got a hold coming up against Northwood. Will end this period on the power play for the Junior Flyers. So good chance to get on the board here after a bit of a sucker punch to start this one. So it'll be Flood and St. Pierre on the draw. St. Pierre rakes it back. Philly goes to work on the forecheck. They win the puck. Brimley. It's a slide over to Thomas. Thomas from distance, blocked in front by Dianzaris. Thomas puts her own puck in the corner. We've got another call coming up here, I do believe. This one will go against Philly. And Ava Thomas will head to the box now. 2 minutes for a high stick. Looks like they caught her up high. Oh, and we'll have matching minors here. The old hockey special. Dianzaris heads into the box for Northwood. So we'll have a bit of a delay here as we sort out these penalties. Not sure what they got Dianzaris for. I'm pretty sure Thomas was a high stick, but it might have been the same call both ways. It looks like we're good to go. Minute 04 left in the first period. Face off won by Northwood. Possession maintained by Philadelphia. Still just a regular power play out there for Philadelphia. No 4-on-3 nonsense. Up top to Grimley. Grimley kicks it over to Flood. Flood towards goal. Block there. Great defensive effort by Dyke. Still alive though with Philadelphia. Centering feed. No good. Really slow to get to the bench there was Dyke. She's smarting after putting her body on the line. Under 30 seconds to go here. Still a skater advantage for the junior Flyers. Belly. Out wide to Shane. Shane tries to skate it through a trio of Northwood defenders. No success there and cleared down the lane. Zukowski out to play it. Looks like the Philly Flyers get a goaltending switch. That'll do it after 20 minutes. It's 5-0 Northwood. Picking up right where they left off earlier this morning. We'll be right back after a brief intermission. I've seen that Ava Thomas go head to the box a million times. I'm a Northeastern fan, so
really?
anything BC does.
Understandable. Wow, 5-0 first period.
Yeah. We're in for a long 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Play here. Anything started at center ice. It's St. Pierre who wins the draw. Right away, Malloy tries to stretch the ice back to her, but it'll go too far. Oh, no icing there. Maybe took a touch somewhere in neutral ice. Either way, Philadelphia will get things started from back in their own end. Stretch pass taken away by Dyke. The stoppage here. Looks like she played the puck before it crossed the blue line, so we'll do a neutral zone face-off here. Amberg up against St. Pierre. Knocked ahead for Crowley to collect. Tried to find St. Pierre in the middle. It goes through everybody and all the way back to the Northwood end of the ice. Malloy up ahead to St. Pierre. St. Pierre didn't get a good handle on it. Philadelphia could come up the other way. Sitting back pass by Shane. Didn't quite cleanly connect with Disney. Go across the ice to Flood. Flood didn't get a handle on it. Crowley tries to feed it through the middle. Bounces through everyone. Sheeta frees up the puck for Crowley to collect. It's knocked away by a diving Grimley to release some of that pressure. Right again, Northwood coming back with the puck. Just a minute gone by here in the second period, and St. Pierre takes it up the left wing. Loads up a shot and fires. Deflection. Save again. 2 saves made there by Sazovsky. A couple quick shots. We'll be back to even strength here after the Thomas and Dianzaris penalties expire. It'll be Martin leaning off against Riccobelli. On the left face-off circle here in the Northwood attacking zone. One back to La Chapelle. She thought about shooting it, didn't get the shot off. Here comes Thomas up the other way. Thomas trying to dance her way through the Northwood defense. Coming out of her crease ever so slightly was Tifo Michel. It ended up not having to be required. La Chapelle coming up the other way with it. Tries to fling it towards goal, just goes wide. Follow-up effort denied in front by Sikorsky. Martin trying to center the puck. Sophie Rousseau, the future Quinnipiac player down there in the ECAC. Gets it over to Richardson, who fires a shot. And swallowed up there by Tifo Michel. Roberzinski. I believe that's Albert on the draw for Northwood. One back by Northwood. And alive there is Dianzaris. Into the middle. Flinging it towards goal. As Albrecht, it just sails over top. One back by Northwood. Shot saved there. Albrecht fired towards goal from along the boards. Pretty easy save made there by Sikorsky. She's also a future college hockey player. Going up to St. Anselm, my old stomping grounds. Not really, I'm just from New Hampshire. I never went there, but. Dyke. From the boards, she scores! Put the puck on net and good things happen. I don't want to speak for her, but I don't think that was the entire intention there. I think more was a deflection was her hope, but she'll take the goal. Lauren Dyke, her second of the day, first of the game, puts Northwood up 6-0. Things started up at center ice again. Looks like Philadelphia will switch their goalkeepers once more. We're back to Hernick. Puck won by the Junior Flyers at center ice. Here's Flood. Raked away by Hurlbut. Back into the Philadelphia end. Trying to stretch the ice up to Gamberg. She connects there with DeMatos instead. Johns keeps it in at the point. Northwood manages to break it out. Here comes Stoll, Taylor Stoll. Coming in the spear. Drops it off there for Malloy. Malloy towards goal off the end boards. Gamberg manages to get it out of the zone, but not past that Northwood defense. They'll try to put it back in again. There's one by Gamberg. Goal line extended now into the far corner. Good defense though by Griffiths, makes her life difficult. Finally levered away by Philadelphia. They don't maintain possession, however. They're caught in a change. Turns it over. Stoll off the boards and in for a Northwood change. Just a hair under 4 minutes elapsed here in the second period. Crowley through neutral ice. Sheeta collects on the far corner. Trying to center the puck, took a deflection. And Diaz didn't get there in time. Forward pass up to St. Pierre. She's got a pair of teammates. Drops it off for Sheeta. Her shot save made by Hernick, who's stepping in off the bench. It'll be St. Pierre against Dobrzinski. Won by the Junior Flyers. Knox off the boards, but not past the point. Shot from Diaz. Pad save made by Hernick. Rousseau sends it ahead. Herring across the ice for McGonigal. Poked away by Diaz. Sealed along the boards though, well by Herring. Herring up top. Shot goes through but wide. Rousseau flung it towards goal from the blue line. Sheeta through the neutral zone. Pass picked off. Touched along by McGonigal. And now 15 minutes left in the second period. 6-0 to score in favor of Northwood. Sheeta shoots it off the board. Sends it down the ice looking for Crowley. But Brimley was there instead. We got a penalty coming up here against Northwood. Hernick had to wait for the puck to leave like her immediate area before she could enter the bench. Shot comes in, it's blocked away, and that'll go out of play off the back netting. See what the penalty comes up here against Northwood. I'd imagine it would be body check, roughing. Power play here for the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. Good chance for them to get themselves on the board. Thomas puts it back up top to Shane. Shane goes D to Brimley. Down the boards looking for Rousseau. Flawed in there trying to rake the puck off the boards. Riccobelli comes away with it. Thomas top of the circle. Shane blue line goes towards goal. Blocker save made there by Tico Michel. Just out of reach there for Dyke. And Thomas will come in from the point, but she can't seal it off. Shane collects in the neutral zone. Brimley back to Shane. Still Shane. She goes into the near corner. Her head up looking for options. Goes to Thomas. Thomas will go to shoot. Goes towards goal. Save made by Tico Michel. Another stellar acrobatic save from the Montreal native there for Northwood. St. Pierre for Northwood. Against Riccobelli for Philadelphia. Riccobelli wins it back. D to Brimley. Looking in the middle, they score! Lauren Riccobelli, the SUNY Oswego commit, gets Philadelphia on the board. Had her stick on the ice. Nice deflection goal there. Off the feed from Brimley. 6-1 now the score. Still time to turn this one around if you're Philadelphia. Up one by Northwood at the center of the ice. Here's LaChapelle. Ooh, lifts the stick of Flott out of her hands and blows a tire, but manages to continue the play. Kelly slides it over to Griffiths. Griffiths lost an edge. Very intimate introduction to the boards there as she turned the puck over. Another weird board play sees Valerie John's stick flying out of her hands. Here comes Kelly. Kelly towards goal. Her shot was blocked in front. I don't think it got through towards Hernick. Here's Griffiths. LaChapelle. Around to Martin. Martin and Johns really going at it with their sticks. Trying to center the puck there was Kelly. Martin to Kelly. To LaChapelle. Her shot is off the cage of Hernick's face there. Behind the Northwood goal, trying to center it there. It was Gamberg, but nobody on the other end of it. Here comes Gillis. One of the many goal scorers here today for Northwood. Albrecht. Still Albrecht. She's got plenty of options. Still Albrecht going towards goal. Blocked in front there. Riccobelli couldn't swat it down. Centering feed goes through. Manette had her stick lifted away. Looked at a neutral ice by Dianzaris. Coming away with it. There's Manette. Her shot just goes wide. Thomas. Cross ice feed there for Grant. Grant dispossessed by a good back check from St. Pierre. Dyke. Albert. Gillis from behind the Philly goal. Top to the point for Dianzaris. D to D to Dyke. Towards goal. Deflected by a flyer. Goes wide. Thomas off the boards and out of the zone there. And that'll be offside. Looks like Crowley a bit too eager to get after it. Looking for her second goal of the day. The neutral zone face-off here. 10:53 left to go here in the second period. 6-1 the score in favor of Northwood. Brzezinski, St. Pierre. St. Pierre wins it back to Dyke. Dyke over to Dianzaris, trying to stretch it up to Crowley. Crowley keeps it in the corner. It's dug away there by Hirsch. Hirsch sends it to the neutral zone where it's once again collected by that Northwood defense. Dyke had her clearance stolen away by Brzezinski, but offside call there would have been whistled had she played the puck, so she had to abandon the play. It gives Northwood a chance here to come through into the attacking zone. Dianzaris hops the blue line when I believe it was St. Pierre was still over. That'll be offside again for Northwood. New platoon of legs out there for Northwood, fresh legs. Lily Pratt ties up the puck there on the dot. But Philadelphia comes away with it. Here's McGonigal. That one goes out of play. It's kind of grind to a halt here in the last couple of minutes. Lots of stoppages in the last 3-4 minutes or so. Icings out of play, whatnot. See if we can get back to that continuous, really flowing state of play that we saw in the first period. Ava Thomas pucks the puck off the faceoff, gets it to the left, backhand off the side netting. Puck now tied up along the boards, directly next to that Curry College advertisement in the corner. Goes home of the Colonels. Martin along the boards working against Gamberg. Gamberg, the sole flyer in there, loses out to a trio of Northwood players. Now stretches it up to LaChapelle. LaChapelle, toe drag past one, gets it to her forehand, gets a shot off while falling, and it's blockered away by Hernick. LaChapelle still covered in snow, looking towards goals. Her shot is saved, and digging away at it was Martin, but it's covered by Hernick. A little chippy there, a little extracurriculars after the whistle, but Nothing worthy of any punishment. Cabelli leans in against Albrecht. Face off won by Philadelphia. Sophie Rousseau trying to break it out of her end, centering feet over Northwood. Monette with a shot. Backhander save made, still alive. Coming around with it is Gillis. In the middle for Albrecht. Her shot just goes wide as well. Riccobelli around the boards trying to find Gamberg. Gamberg takes it out to neutral ice. Lots of snow there along the boards by the benches. Kind of gets in her way, and Thomas will have to snap this one in from neutral ice. Zares. Possessed by Rousseau. The turn is brought down. Turns it over to Dyke. Dyke up the left wing. Trying to feed it ahead to Monette. Just out in front. Around the boards now for Albrecht. Flog. Back to Albrecht. Her shot just goes wide. Crowley. Malloy from the red line sends it around the boards. And chase there was Crowley, as well as Sheeta. Crowley there to pick up Sheeta's drop pass, but it's pinned along the boards by Philly. Trying to rake it away now is Sheeta. St. Pierre comes in to help out, and it is overturned along the boards, no call. St. Pierre comes away with the puck after finding her footing. Puts it up top to Griffiths. Griffiths manages to shake off a few checks there, but the pass around the boards is taken away by Rousseau. Rousseau. Grant. Grant under pressure from that Northwood forecheck. Has to play it back. And then a stretch pass to Drobosinski. Just hops over her stick. We're into the final 7 minutes here of the second period. Sheeta. Dump and chase as Northwood takes the change. Grimley out to the neutral zone. Dyke. There, back to Dyke. Trying to stretch it ahead to hurl it. But it's just too far out in front. That'll go for icing. 6:52 left here in the second. 6-1 to score in favor of Northwood. Still got plenty of JWHL action coming your way this afternoon. One more U19s game here in the red rink, a couple more in the blue rink, and then the 16s are active as well, and a few exhibitions in there. It's a busy day here in Canton. Excited to be sharing it with you. Jameson Hirsch is possessed by Dyke. Dyke, though, lost her footing behind the goal line. Now, a couple players tangled up there trying to find the puck. Comes away there with Diaz-Harris off the glass and out. Batted away, though, by Grimley. There to collect it was Pratt. Robertsinski. Pass picked off and neutralized by Diaz-Harris. She walks it in towards goal. Save made there by Hernick. But the pressure still coming from a fresh set of legs for Northwood. Grimley over to Johns, ahead to Thomas, and picked off by Martin. Kelly, Griffiths, Malloy around the boards. LaChapelle trying to center it, didn't get it through the Flyers' feet there. Kelly taken away from her off the boards, and here comes Ava Thomas with help on her left wing. Ava Thomas trying to drag it to her forehand, and it's swept away by Griffiths. And then a big hit in open ice here. McGonigal will head to the box. Lauren Riccobelli. 2 minutes for a check there. Sort of laid into Griffiths. Flawed leading in against St. Pierre. 2 minutes of power play for Northwood. They already lead 6-1. Malloy down low to Martin. Martin just missed her touch of the puck. Again, a pair of Northwood players pinned. It was Rousseau along the boards. Win the puck back. Malloy kicks it over to LaChapelle, whose shot is blockered out of play. It'll be St. Pierre against Flawed. St. Pierre quickly wins this one back to herself. Tried to kick it over there to Kelly. Instead, it's won by the Flyers. Here's Ava Thomas in on goal. Just missed her shot. Looks like Malloy got her stick in there just in time to disrupt the future evil. But we do have a penalty coming up. It'll be a slash. I think we've got another matching minors here. If I heard the ref correctly, and I am a good 40, 50 feet away, I believe he said number 2 and 91 for slashing. I didn't really see too much there myself, but I was definitely watching the puck more than what was happening away from him. So it'll be matching minors once again. Malloy and Flawed both to the box, 2 minutes for a slash. But it's still a power play for Northwood, as the Riccobelli penalty still has about 90 seconds to remain on it. But tied up on the dot, poked away there by Sheeta. She collects pass in neutral ice, trying to push it past Shane. Shane manages to play the puck to her defensive partner, Grimley. Frozen along the boards and then thrown away there by Dyke, and a hand pass is clear as day there. Will go against Northwood. I don't even... The referee who was trailing the play was addressing something to the scorekeepers and still made that call. That's how obvious it was. Still got under a minute to go on the Riccobelli penalty. Sheeta had it taken away along the boards. Dianzaris, though, collects the Flyers' clearance. Kicks it over to Dyke. Dyke goes D to D once more. Dianzaris. Goal line extended. Dianzaris still with it. Good. Bit of stick work there from Grimley. Disrupts the play, albeit temporarily. Sheeta's shot gloved away by Hernick. 30 seconds left on the Northwood power play. We've got those matching minors right after. It should last about another 35 seconds. Albrecht wins the puck for Northwood in the offensive zone. Dyke. Bouncing puck towards goal. It's picked away by Hernick like a first baseman, and then a little bit of extracurriculars going on after the play. Another offensive zone draw here for Northwood. Martin leading in against Gamberg. Gamberg wins it back to Thomas. Thomas with a bit of space, trying to make something happen here. Flings it towards goal. Pad save made by Tipo Michel. Thomas gives some pressure to the forecheck, but Dyke swerves away from it. Back to even strength here. As they feed to the slot, finds, I believe that was Kelly, and it sneaks in! Hernick didn't have all of it. And Kelly scores a goal. 7-1 now the score for Northwood. They've scored 14 goals in just 5 periods of hockey. Held at the blue line. Coming towards goal there was Elbrecht. Her shot is saved by Hernick. All of it this time. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Amber ties up the puck. It's won by Northwood. Manette. Brzezinski through neutral ice for Philly. Turns and picks her head up. Goes across the ice to Johns. Around the boards now from Johns. Looking to go point to point. Didn't quite have enough on it. But Philly keeping the play alive with some good physical pressure in the corner. Little skidder off the referee into neutral ice. Monette taking advantage of that bounce. Tried to play it ahead to Elbrick just out in front of her. Elbrick gets it off the boards. Here it is now with Hurlbut. Hurlbut towards goal, blocked in front. Thomas tried to drag it away, lost hold of the puck. Hurlbut collects in the far or near side corner, trying to sweep that puck around the boards. Managed just to do exactly that, but did not connect with a teammate. Riccobelli. Trying to find a Thomas off the bank pass. Riccobelli collects into the neutral zone again. Kicks it over to Thomas. Thomas looking ahead to Riccobelli. She got a piece of it, slowed up the puck, but managed to be swatted away there by Kiko Michelle. Cameron Grimley from her goal line, up to Riccobelli. Pass, St. Pierre, stick check. Gamberg, back to Shane towards goal, sticked away to Michelle. Good move there from Sophie Grant to win the puck back for Philadelphia with a minute to go. Centering feed, nobody on the other end of it, and here comes Crowley. Crowley picking up pace through neutral ice, tries to go towards goal. It's swallowed up by Hernick. And a bit more beyond the baseline here. Looks like Crowley will receive punitive measures for that extracurricular. Got into it a bit there behind the goal. With 46.8 seconds left to go, it'll be Philadelphia on the power play. Since there is such little time remaining, Philadelphia's going to pull their goalie. They're going to toss the extra skater out there in the second period. I love it. 46 seconds to go in the second period, and Philadelphia has an empty net. Extra skater on, puck slurs through Thibault Michel, but it's swept away there at the last minute by Elbricht. Sent down the length, St. Pierre in a tough foot race with Grimley, and all the Flyers are doing their best to keep that puck away from the goal. They do so. Trying to come up the other way with it now, Ava Thomas. Malloy lost in edging. Thomas towards goal, pass save made, rebound still alive with Gamberg. She tried to go towards goal, and it's held on by Thibault Michel. Will blow the whistle, stop the play. But the extracurriculars still continuing after the whistle. Getting a little chippy out there between these two sides. And with 13.8 seconds to go and 6 Philadelphia skaters on the ice, we'll have an offensive zone draw. Here's Flaw leaning in against Kelly. Elbricht wins it back. Puck still tied up. Coming away with it is Dyke. 5 seconds to go now. She will fling it out to neutral ice, and that should just about do it here in this frame. Trying to go for a last gasp effort there was the assistant captain Shane, but nothing doing for Philadelphia. Another commanding period from Northwood sees them go up 7-1 after 40 minutes of play. More JWHL action coming right up after we cut the ice here in the Red Rink at the Canton Ice House. Jackson Clare will be right back. I'm going to finish my lunch. warmth in there, right?
I know.
Different name for number 11 Northwood.
Quackenbush.
Okay.
Thank you. They switched some numbers on me, so I've been
Okay.
kind of adjusting. Thank you for letting me know. And we are back here for the third period of play between the Philadelphia Junior Flyers and Northwood. Getting things started here is Northwood. They send it down the lane. St. Pierre giving chase. Down the boards there. Only one by Albrecht. Upended though. Still a minute of penalty time against Northwood here. So power play on the ice for Philly. Shot blocker save there. Ava Thomas denied by Oshantivo Michel. Belly. Grimley. In the middle there for Shane. Shane looking wide for Thomas. Thomas's shot denied again. And another save from the Northwood netminder. She has had a great game by every metric. Making some tough saves, making the easy saves, doing it all. Sent around the boards. Grimley couldn't secure it at the point. St. Pierre giving chase into the Philadelphia zone. That'll be Shane, tries to clear it away. Grimley in there as well, and she comes away with the puck. Over a minute gone by here in the third period. Philadelphia with an uphill battle. They trail 7-1. Thomas tries to fling it in the middle, but Grimley's stick is lifted away. Flawed. Trying to poke it forward to Thomas. Back to Flawed. Thomas, goal line extended. Looking in the middle, gets it down low. Riccobelli, back to Thomas. Her shot just goes wide. Rousseau from the point. Pinches the puck, but St. Pierre comes away with it behind the goal. Trying to stretch the ice up ahead to Martin. That one just slid under her stick, and it'll go the length for icing. It'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Flyers. They win the puck. And the D to Rousseau on the near side, looking for that deflection, didn't find it, and then it goes harmlessly wide. Galloway collects in her own end, kicks it out wide to Kelly. Kelly up ahead to LaChapelle. Trying to feed it through the middle there, didn't connect with anyone. And it'll be Galloway in neutral ice. Sent to LaChapelle up the left wing. She loads and shoots, just puts it over the bar. Galloway again collects in the neutral zone. This seems to be a pattern. She picks it up to LaChapelle again, and LaChapelle this time can't quite make it through the defense as cleanly as she had before. Turns over the puck. Gonzalez from the point. She sends it in deep. Kelly. Albert. Net pinned along the boards behind the goal. Comes away with Philadelphia. Gamberg in the corner. Pins the puck. Right by that Curry College advertisement. Flick out to neutral ice where Gianzares settles. It's a D to type and then back the same direction for Monette. But stepping in there was Rousseau to put the puck back in Northwood's end of the ice. Dyke swivels and passes it around up to Gillis. Managed to kick it out to the neutral zone, but in the way there is Rousseau. Zares stops her clearance attempt, and Monette touches it at the blue line. Dump and chase. Northwood will change. Quackenbush. In the far corner there. Connects with St. Pierre. St. Pierre escapes it from one end of the behind the goal line to the other. Tries to play it up top to Malloy, and it just hops Hopper sticking all the way down to the other end. So right away in this third period, through just a bit over 4 minutes, Philadelphia putting a lot more bodies forward on the forecheck, trying to keep the pressure on Northwood in their own end. Quackenbush with a shot, the follow-up saved again. And Hernick with a quick flurry of saves there. Ain't gonna look easy. Now collects the neutral ice, sends it around the boards. Cameron Grimley plays it back to Shane. Shane's pass around the boards was taken back by Willie Pratt. Pratt takes it down low to Holden. Thomas keeps it off the boards, tries to sauce it. Right to left to Flawed, just a bit out in front. And takes back to Brimley. He collects it on her own end. A quarter of the period has gone by. No score yet in this frame. But even at this point in both the prior periods, somebody had scored. Coming up the other way now is Philly. Thomas, drop pass, shot save. It's Flawed with the shot there at the top of the circle. Tegan Flawed, 2 goals, 2 assists on the year so far. Just looking at the stats here, this is a Philadelphia team that relies a lot on Ava Thomas to score. And Northwood has planned accordingly, as they've been shutting her down. Russo, Ricabelli, Flawed through neutral ice. Kicked back and shot in. That one gets through traffic. Not a lot of pace behind it. Ellery John's shot swallowed up by Tifo Michel. So an offensive zone draw here for the Flyers. Coming back by Ricabelli. Thomas shoots just over the top of the cage. 16 JWHL goals to her name. Dianzaris. Pass up ahead to Martin. Martin has help on the right. Martin goes for goal. It's deflected over the top. Kelly is there to collect. Martin tries to scoop it away from Ricabelli. Dangerous looking pass there in front of goal. Managed to escape any danger as David Thomas swoops in and saves the day. He kicks it off the boards to Flawed. Flawed drops it off for Thomas. Thomas with a head of steam now takes the offensive zone. That one just gets away from her. Snaps it through the crease, but not on target. Gamberg around the boards looking for Thomas. Disrupted briefly by Dyke. Thomas managed to get it through the slot, but it goes all the way to the blue line. Thomas trying to play it off the end boards into a dangerous area. Didn't get it past the body of Dyke. Laura Dyke takes it up through and out of her zone. Takes the red line and dumps it in to take the change. 12:20 left in the third period. Malloy to pass off the boards, connect. They rolled it. Gillis fires a shot, saved there by Hernick. Centering feed, Monette just had it poked away. Gillis, Monette, towards goal, just wide. Just missed the post there by a few inches. Griffiths seals it at the point. Keeps it down low. Gillis. Tied up and lost an edge there in the corner. Two representatives from each team tying up the puck there in the near side corner. Finally comes away with Northwood up top to Malloy. Malloy off the end boards, but we do have a call here. Looks like they're tangled up. I think their helmets got locked together. That's too funny. Something my parents would do when I wasn't getting along with my brothers. Just tie them together and just figure it out. Looks like the gear malfunction has been rectified. It'll be Gamberg leaning in against Elbrick. Elbrick wins it back to Gillis. Gillis sends it around looking for Monette behind the goal line. Monette takes it far corner. Briefly dispossessed, and finally Gamberg makes it stick. She slides it over into the middle for Forrester. Forrester towards goal. It just goes over the top. Gamberg. Forrester. Far corner. And along the boards by Griffiths. She freezes the puck and waits for the help of a teammate. Albrecht comes in to save the day. Manette on the right wing. Dispossessed there by Grimley. But Philly takes the change instead of keeping the pressure on. Malloy up the right wing with speed. Gives her team plenty of time to get fresh legs on the ice. And she fires a shot towards goal. It just bounced wide after the save from Hernick. And the slot now for Quackenbush. Her shot just goes wide as well. Out at the point by Dianzaris. Looking at the back post. Didn't connect there with St. Pierre. Crowley kicks it back to Dyke. D to Dianzaris. Off the skates of a Flyer and back into the Northwood zone. We've played half the third period here. Still no change in score. Dianzaris shakes off the check from Thomas. Walks it towards goal and shoots. Swallowed up there by Hernick. Ever since that shaky start, Hernick has been strong. Zukowski came in for a few minutes. So it'll be Martin and Riccobelli. Won by Northwood. Kelly tried to fling a shot towards goal, just didn't get it off. Rousseau. The spin away from the forecheck. Gets it out to Flood. Flood left to right over to Thomas. The future Eagle connecting with the SUNY Oswego commit. Sends it down low into the Northwood zone. Dyke. Thomas in the far corner. Dyke manages to wrestle the puck away. Gets it out to the neutral zone, but Rousseau collects it at center ice. Kelly manages to pick off her pass. And an empty net out here for Philly. No penalties, so I think they just pulled her. Thomas kicks it out wide. And they score! It's Shane from Thomas. She snuck that one home. The first goal of the third period goes to the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. Shelby Shane, Penn State commit, her third goal of the season, 11th point. And Hernick heads back to her cage. The job is done. We'll see if they pull her again. Brief deliberation, I'm unsure what about. We resume play here. Dumped puck off the backside of Griffiths. Almost led to a good possession there for Philadelphia, but Northwood recovered well. Here's Manette. Drops it off to Malloy. Malloy ahead of steam, gets it over, and they score! Gillis finds the back of the net off a backhanded attempt. On the weak side, that makes it an 8-2 game. I didn't think it would happen, but Northwood has managed to score more goals than they did in the first game, but they won 7-0. Philadelphia back in their own end. It's 7.5 minutes on the clock. They made it 7-2, but the goal from Gillis makes it 8-2. That was Gillis' second goal of the game, by the way. Philadelphia trying to get something started at neutral ice. Griffiths making it very difficult for them to do so. Kicks the head to Stoll. Pratt, Stoll, and Malloy. D to Dianzaris. Stretched up the ice. And offside there. Lily Pratt just a bit too far out in front. 6:48 will have a neutral zone face-off here in the third period. Won by Northwood. Ian Zaris. Blackenbush now up the left wing. Over to Crowley. Back up top for Dyke. Dyke looking towards goal. Gloved down there by Riccobelli. Stretch pass just out in front of Flawed. Ian Zaris there to collect. Dyke. Up the ice looking for Crowley. Finds St. Pierre instead. Crowley manages to corral the puck. Flings it towards goal. It's deflected in front. St. Pierre there to scoop up the rebound. Quackenbush up top to Dyke. All the way through traffic and off the end boards. That shot just wide. St. Pierre. Now Quackenbush. Dispossessed there by Riccobelli, trying to stretch it up to Thomas, just too far out in front. Riccobelli, though, collects the neutral zone. And is dispossessed by Crowley. St. Pierre into the empty net. And that'll make it 9 for Northwood. Philadelphia trying to get aggressive with their goaltender, pulling her, keeping her pulled after allowing the empty netter. More than happy to go with 6 skaters when they score again. La Chapelle makes it 10, right off the face-off. Goalie remains on the bench for Philadelphia. Won by the Junior Flyers. Now trailing by 8 goals. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And the extra skater on the ice. Here's Johns collecting in the neutral zone over to Riccobelli. Back to Johns. We'll give and go there with Riccobelli. Kelly. Trying to break it out of the zone for Northwood. Here's Kelly at the red line. She shoots and just wide. No ice as she at the red line. Philadelphia goes to work at breaking it out of their zone. Rousseau kicks it out wide to Dobrzinski. Drop pass for Thomas. Thomas's wrister blocked in front. Long range clearance attempt, no doubt going for goal from La Chapelle, was blocked by Flyer. And then turned over in the neutral zone. Here's La Chapelle. Empty net in front of her. She scores. Second empty netter for La Chapelle. Third goal of the game. It is a hat trick, but a nominal one at that. So 11-2 now the score. 3 minutes left to go. Philadelphia's net is still empty. Ava Thomas shoots off the post and pounced on by Tifo Michel. Ava Thomas trying to make something happen, but Tifo Michel is not having it. I believe in French they would say non. Albert leans in for Northwood, wins the puck back to her team. Dyke off the glass, but not out. Hidden along the boards there, Riccobelli in the mix for the Flyers. Comes away with Shane. Brimley. Hidden along the boards here, coming away with it, Dean Zaris. Thomas blocked her clearance. Thomas dives to the ground, and Brimley fires a shot that just goes over the top. Puck squirts back out to the neutral zone. 2 minutes to go here in the third. And Brimley will spin away from the forecheck pressure from Northwood. Brimley behind her open net. Drops it off for Ava Thomas, the future Eagle. Takes it from one end of the ice to the other and scores! Ava Thomas checks in. Lauren Riccobelli. Really Pratt on the faceoff. Still 6 skaters out there for Philadelphia. 11-3 now the score. Malloy will collect from her own end. Off the glass and out. Brimley giving chase into her own end. Under a minute to go here. Stretch pass goes for icing. And now Philadelphia will be forced into sending Hernick back out. Clock keeps running down here. The final 30 seconds of play. Trying to shovel one towards goal there was Lily Pratt. Nothing doing. Comes away with Shane. Up ahead to Thomas. 20 seconds left. Ava Thomas in on goal. Tried to roof it. Put it over. Long range shot from Shane. Just skitters wide. Brimley tries to put it towards goal. And with 8 seconds left, this one is cleared down the length. And that will do it. So an interesting one here at the Red Rink. Philadelphia takes it by a commanding score of 11-3. 3 empty net goals to their name have helped boost that number up a fair bit. But either way, a good showing from Northwood here today. They've scored 18 goals in 2 games. Pretty decent. But for the JWHL, I've been Jack Sinclair here at the Canton Ice House Red Rink, and we'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I had her wrong the whole first game. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But I had them both as 17, so I just guessed, and I guessed wrong. I've done it a lot, so I don't know either. It's just kind of how.